Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Okay, so I'm sorry as I made a post just recently to where I apologize for not being able to make the videos that I wanted to make in the past couple of days. I wanted to get a minimum of 3 out yesterday, couldn't, and now I want to make at least a few later today. And I will be making more coming out throughout the week. Like I said, more will be late into the evening, and that's that. You guys can just read the post I put on my actual thing there, and you guys can see what's going on. But what we have here is the update on Karmelo Anthony and what's been going on. So there's a lot to say and do here, and I'm probably going to spread these videos throughout today and tonight, maybe even tomorrow, because there's a lot to go over, and I don't want the video to be very, very long into this part where you people want to watch, because again, not a lot of people are going to watch that long form. So what we have here is that we have Karmelo Anthony being called into court, and a lot of his defense really just being shot into the dark here. Like it's not looking too great for him. He's looking pretty bloody cooked. So without further ado, let's get directly into it. So we have this here from Sarah Fields. Update: I obtained the file copy of indictments for Karmelo Anthony. More documents to come. It says here that in the name and by authority of the state of Texas, the grand jury of Collin County, state of Texas, duly organized at the January term AD 2025 of the 2019 says District Court of said county and said court at said term do present that Karmelo Sincere Anthony hereinafter called defendant on or about the second day of April 2025 in said county and state did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of an individual named Austin Metcalf by stabbing Austin Metcalf with a knife, a deadly weapon. So that's the big thing here, right? It says with a knife. Now, I would put this in a highlight, but I can't because, well, it's in the document. So there's no actual way to do this. So it says, also, it goes on to say here, then and there with intent to cause serious bodily injury to Austin Metcalf, an individual commit an act clearly dangerous to human life by stabbing Austin Metcalf with a knife, a deadly weapon that caused the death of Austin Metcalf. So that's not looking too great here. So there's more documents to come, and I will cover those documents as they come forth here. This was Sarah Fields, and the reason why I'm going through this person is because she's the only one that is covering this. And if she's the only one that's covering this, this is the only way where I can actually get the information without me doing so myself. So, yeah, this is what it is. We have this here, Sarah Fields. There seems to be confusion regarding the track meet policy for Frisco ISD attention Karmelo Anthony defenders. Below is the school policy regarding team tents. School team tents must be set up in the designated area. See map for details. Each tent space is assigned to a team and may not be shared with other schools. This is the big outlier here. It says each tent space is assigned to a team and may not be shared with other schools. That's what we have here. So if Karmelo Anthony is in another school's tent where he's not allowed to be in with another school, that he's already violating a policy here that he shouldn't be doing in the first place. Access to the event area where team tents are located is restricted to meet staff, event volunteers, and athletes with proper credentials. It says, I hope this clarify the confusion and arguments regarding where Karmelo was supposed to be on that fateful day. Track team members are not to be under an opposing team's tent. So again here, we have this. We put this here, right? Track team members are not to be under an opposing team's tent. So this is the problem we have with these Karmelo Anthony defenders. They're all like, oh, well, he's supposed to be there. He's supposed to be there. He can't not be there. He's like, he was welcomed. No, that's not what's happening here. He was not supposed to be with, you're not supposed to share your team, share your tent with other schools. And track team members are not supposed to be under an opposing team's tent. So it's been very clearly outlined where it's not supposed to be here. And this is the meat information. Again, I don't know what else to tell you here. this is a huge issue. I hope that this also helps. It says here, students shall not possess or use fireworks of any kind, smoke or stink bombs, or any other psychotonic devices, a razor, box cutter, chain, or any object used in a way that threatens or inflicts bodily injury to another person. Why is Karmelo Anthony having a weapon that is not supposed to be there? Which is obvious, guys. It is quite obvious. I mean, you know, you're not supposed to bring a knife to a track meet or to a school at all. But obviously, he's already violating one of the prohibited items in the first place. A lookalike weapon that is said to be used as a weapon or could reasonably be perceived as a weapon, already violating two of the prohibited items things here. An air gun or BB gun, ammunition, a hand instrument designed to cut or stab another being thrown. That is number two. That is number three. A firearm, silencer, or suppressor, a location-restricted knife, a club, a firearm, a stun gun, knuckles, a pocket knife or any other small knife, mace or pepper spray, pornographic material, tobacco or nicotine products, cigarettes or e-cigarettes, or any component part or accessory for an e-cigarette device, matches or a lighter, a laser pointer, unless it is for unapproved use. So, yeah, he already violated at least 3 of these. So, so he wasn't supposed to be there at all, period. We have this here from Sarah Fields. This is where these people are really going out and defending Karmelo Anthony like he's some type of hero or a justice savior when he's not. Sarah Fields has gone out and said this. We helped him graduate. Show me where I lied. Show me where I said any of this. Did you make sure to ask for money under this post like you do under all of your other posts? Don't forget. And it goes on to say here, which this guy is saying, it says, Karmelo has counseled the attacks are misinformation. Sarah Fields is falsely claiming Karmelo has no legal team. That's a lie. Filing an indictment packet doesn't mean he's unrepresented. It protects eligibility. His fundraiser never ended and rolled into a higher goal to meet rising legal costs. That's normal. We helped to secure his right to graduate. Now they're mad we did. See full statement, including Karmelo's attorney's remarks. This is what these idiots are saying here, right? And she goes on to say here, I'm going to ask you one more time. Show me exactly where I said the go ended or started. Show me where I said he has no legal team. Show me the part where I lied. You just lied about everything I said, and honestly, it's hysterical. All you do is grift and lie. Show me the screenshot. Show me where I said that. I'll wait. Still waiting. Of course, these people lie consistently every single time. This is what these people, because they're grifters. They're racist grifters, and they try to get benefit out of white people suffering, and these people are what we call racist grifters. I mean, it's just plain and simple what you would call these people. And, of course, they have, when you go to stuff like this, when I point out these things, they'll just call me every racist term in the book, and they call me that, this, or there, and that's just the way it is. These people are disingenuous, and they're all stupid, all right? So that's just plain and simple. It was insane. Again, we didn't say that he had no legal team. We said that, like, the lawyers or the people that dropped out seems to have that the people have left. They're not there. So he's searching for another legal team, and we're saying that it went to a full stop. So there's that. The Go Send Go is not doing well. She goes, we have more from Sarah Fields saying, this is the fair defense plan for calling county district courts on pages 4 and 5. It describes eligibility for indigency. An application for indigency has to be declared truthful under the penalty of perjury. Or perjury. Not my apologies. Note on page 4, it states that relatives' money cannot be considered. Relatives' money. So on page 4, which I may believe might be on here, but I could be wrong. So it says we have here, the accused has been incarcerated for more than 14 days. Which is not it here. It says an amount needed to support the accused and the accused dependents, accused income, any special income available to the accused and their sources of income, assets and property owned by the accused necessary expenses and outstanding obligations, and number and ages of dependents. So yeah. It's pretty obvious here what we have. Now, I'm not going to read all of this because this video will be eternity, and I don't want you guys to be stuck here on the actual eternity in general. But we have this here, more from Sarah Fields. Update. I have obtained the file copy of indictments for Karmelo Anthony. More documents to come. This is what we have here. I've already said this. And then we have this here as well from Sarah Fields. Says, update, according to my sources in Frisco, emails between myself and the Collin County Court and the court docket itself, there has been no approval from a judge for the Anthony family to leave the state. As Drew Anthony implied on his social media accounts, according to my source, they are still living in Frisco, Texas, and Karmelo is on house arrest. I've also been informed of the conditions of his bond, but I'm reluctant to disclose what I've been told due to privacy concerns. I will simply say he is more privileged than he could ever have imagined. So, this is what we have here. He has not been, the family has not moved to Louisiana, all right? So that's what we have here. This is what she's saying. They have not moved. Like I said, they have allegedly moved, back to my video, that they have moved to Louisiana, but they had not actually moved. So let's get that out of the water here, guys. They have not actually moved to Louisiana. They have not approved anything. So this is just a lie. So what we've gone here with Sarah Fields says, despite filing an indictment or Indigent packet for after raising the Give Some Go goal to $1.4 million for a legal team, Jacob Wells, founder of Give Some Go, defends the Anthony family by stating, "Read the Constitution." Yeah. So that's crazy. I'm going to need you to speak up since you called us liars and all that. Where are you at, dude? My suggestion is read the Constitution. Sorry you hate freedom so much. Oh, you're about to get dragged for this. Baldo. Yeah, it's like, again, I'm going to give out more information as well. That's been, I'm going to move this here because it's going to blind me if I don't. Is that there's a lot more information that's been going on. And I'm going to spread that into the next video that I make on this person because you guys kind of need to know what's been going on. There's still multiple updates that's been going here. I was supposed to have this video being dropped yesterday, and this was supposed to be, and then everything else was supposed to be dropped today and potentially the next day, but now I have to kind of rush a little bit through it. So I'm sorry if you get 2 Karmelo Anthony videos today, but I am just trying to keep you guys up to date. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff that's been going on. I'm backlogged, and I'm trying to catch up. So this is what we're going to be doing here. All right, guys. So that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. Stay tuned. I'm going to be giving out more information coming forward. And take care. See you next time.